Well, I've seen a lot of complaining about horse purchase transactions, which isn't strictly a teaching situation, but it comes into play an awful lot. When you are an instructor, you're often enlisted, and should be, in helping your student find their next horse. How that's compensated is, I think, one of the most ethically problematic areas in this industry. Compensating trainers for their times outside of the lesson. You answer your cell phone at Teach Your Student, they stop you when you were going to go plan your business to talk for 15 minutes about saddle fit outside of a lesson time when they're not paying you. That sort of goes the other way. And how you address things like consulting time that isn't strictly teaching the student on the horse is another area where I think clients could be more aware of how that relationship is defined, whether what you pay for your lesson or your training, however you pay it, really encompasses all of that, or whether that should be extra and compensated as extra. I think the rules need to be very clear, and then people tend to be happy to honor them. It's when when someone says, I really need your help, the saddle fitter's here, but I don't understand what he's saying, and you spend an hour and you bill them for the hour, and then they're mad. They've asked you to be there, you've spent the time, but they didn't see it as a lesson. That's a lack of clarity. That's nobody being unethical. It's a misunderstanding, and you can avoid a lot of those by just saying, happy to help. If you need my undivided attention, that's a lesson, and you're paying as such, whether you're on the horse or off. Or I'm happy to include a certain amount of this stuff for free because you're my student and I support you, and I'll let you know when you're sort of approaching the line where it needs to be compensated time. But clarity and communication is an issue everywhere.